डियर स्टूडेंट्स, आपकी क्लास के मैथ्स के लेटेस्ट वीडियो पाने के लिए सब्सक्राइब बटन को दबाइए, साथ ही साथ बेल आइकन को दबाना मत भूलिए।
Good morning students, welcome to our channel Math Study. Today we are going to see the tests of similarity from chapter number 1 Similarity Maths 2. So let's begin. So our topic is tests for similarity. Now we have to see what are the tests for similarity. Here we have got three tests: angle or angle test, side angle side test, or SSS test. Okay, now these tests are also applicable for congruency also. Okay, but here we have to see how they are applicable to similarity. Now let us consider that these two triangles are there, triangle ABC, and one more triangle we will take, triangle PQR. Now these two are similar triangle. So these two are similar triangle. If angle B, angle A to P, B to Q. Now if in these two triangles angle B is congruent to angle Q, angle A is congruent to angle P, means if you got any two pairs of angles are congruent, then you can say that the triangles are similar by AA test. Now as two pairs are congruent, it means the remaining angles are already congruent. Okay, so instead of saying AA test or AA test, one and the same thing, so we will say that the triangles are similar by, not congruent, they are similar by AA test of similarity. Now sometimes what happen, sometimes you will get one pair of angles congruent and remaining pairs are in proportion, their ratios are equal. For example, if this is 4, this is 2, this is 10, this is 5. So let us take the ratio, what, AB upon PQ, AB upon PQ, 4 by 2 means 2. Let us take BC upon QR. Your BC upon QR is 10 by 5 is equals to 2. So in these two triangles, what you obtained, in these two similar triangles, you got 1, 2. Two pairs of sides are congruent. Two pairs of sides, ratio of sides are equal, not pairs are congruent. We will say ratios of corresponding sides are equal for two sides only, and one pair of angles are congruent. Angles are not similar, they are always congruent. So if you get this, so you got two ratios and one side, two side ratios and one angle. Two side and one angle means in this case the triangles are similar by SAS test. Now one more thing, similarly, if you don't have any information about the angles, for example, we don't know that whether these are congruent or not, but we know that if this is 6, then this is 3. So let us check AC upon PR. You got 6 by 3, it is 2. So all the ratios of corresponding sides, corresponding means if you are considering this, then this, then base side, this side, that side, these are the corresponding side. Okay, so for example, for my two hands, the finger for this, the corresponding finger for this finger is this. Okay, you cannot pair this with this. Okay, simply these are the corresponding pairs, thumb with thumb. In this way, this side with AB with PQ, AC with PR, and BC with QR. You don't have any knowledge about the angles of the triangle, but you know that the corresponding sides are congruent, then you can say that triangles are similar by side test, because here in this case no angle is involved. In this way we have taken these are the three tests of similarity. Now we will see what are the properties of similar triangles. What are the properties of similar triangles? See, properties of similar triangles properties. See, the first one, we have seen these properties in in case of segments also, that the first property is reflexivity. Reflexivity means every triangle is similar to itself. We know that when we stand in front of mirror, our image, we are congruent to our image. Okay, we see in the mirror what we are. Okay, so that is just our reflection. So every body is similar or is congruent to its image. In the same way, every triangle is similar to itself. Okay, then symmetry means both the sides. See, what is the meaning of symmetry? If you cut this duster from the middle, both the sides will be same. So this is the axis of symmetry, or this is the symmetrical axis, or this shape is symmetrical because this shape has one axis from where if you cut this shape, it will get into two equal halves, two equal parts. Okay, so in this way, here also both the sides are congruent. If you say that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, then you must know that the PQR is also similar to ABC. Okay, this is the obvious case, nothing difficult in that. Simply ABC similar to PQR, then PQR similar to ABC. Okay, in this way. The third one is, if suppose you got that your triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, and also your triangle PQR is similar to triangle XYZ, then your ABC is similar to XYZ. This is called transitivity. This property is called transitivity because your similarity property is transiting itself from one pair to another pair. Earlier it is in between ABC PQR, after some time it is in between PQR XYZ. Okay, so it is transiting itself from one point to another point. Your now ABC similar to PQR similar to XYZ, that's why ABC similar to पहला दूसरे के साथ, दूसरा तीसरे के साथ, इसलिए पहला तीसरे के साथ similar. So in this way we got the properties also. You may copy down these properties from textbook. Okay, they are given very well. One or two questions are remain from the previous exercise. You may solve those questions. In triangle ABC and triangle EDC, this C angle is present in both the triangles. Okay, therefore angle ACB is congruent to angle ECD, because you may write down the reason. It is common angle. Also in these two triangles, these two are congruent. ABC, angle ABC congruent to angle EDC. You may write down the reason. Both 75 degree, or you may write down that given. Okay, because it is given. That's why you got two pairs of angles congruent. So your work is done. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle EDC by AA test, because you got only two pair of angles. You don't have any information about the sides. That's why the triangles are similar by AA test. Okay, you may take the screenshot. Okay students, now we will solve next question. See, in these two triangles we have to check whether they are similar or not. So if we see the figure, we don't have any information about the angles. Simply some measurements of sides are given. Okay, so let us check the sides. We will say that in triangle PQR and triangle LMN, here let us check. Take the ratio of corresponding sides. PQ upon LM, QR upon MN, and PR upon LN. Okay, so take the numerical values. 6 by 3 you got 8 by 4 and 10 by 5. Every time the answer is true. So you say that PQ upon LM is equal to QR upon MN is equal to PR upon LN. In these two triangles, three ratios of corresponding sides are equal. Therefore, your triangle PQR is similar to triangle LMN by side test. By side test. Completed. Okay students, now see the next question. In the next question we have a pole and this is its shadow. Pole and shadow. So it is, as the pole is perpendicular, in this way. Again we got a bigger pole, so it has a bigger shadow. In this way we will say ABC. Okay, now for this pole we got the measurements are given. Pole is 4 meter, shadow is a 6 meter, and the next pole is given in the textbook. It is 8 meter and we don't know its shadow, so let us say it is X meter. Okay, so we have to explain this. Let PQ be pole and QR be its shadow. Let your AB, not AB, BC be pole, be a pole, and AB be its shadow. We will say let AB is equals to we will say let AB is equals to, okay, X meter. Now as poles and shadows makes similar triangles. Yes, these are the similar triangles, and all right angle triangles are similar to each other. Similar triangles, that's why your PQR is similar to ABC. As they are similar, we know that the ratio of sides are equal. If ratio of sides are equal, then triangles are similar. If triangles are similar, then ratio of sides are equal. So QR upon AB is equals to PQ upon BC. Now QR upon AB means 6 by X is equals to PQ upon BC. This is 4 by 8. Okay, 4 by 8. So 6 into 8 by 4 is equals to X. X is equals to 6 8s are 48 by 4 and 12 4s are 48. So X is 12 meter. Therefore the shadow, what are the wordings in the textbook? Shadow of bigger pole. Shadow of bigger pole is 12 meters. Okay, write down the question. Now students, see, this exercise 1.3 is very long, so it is not possible to teach the important questions in one lecture. Okay, so we will take one more lecture to continue these questions. In the upcoming lectures we are not going to take all the questions, but we will take the most important questions. Okay, so we'll meet in the next video lecture. Till then, have a good day.